and Barbudans, whether you born here, whether you born water come here, gather up, pull in, because plenty for talk about. St. Paul's people, pull up, pull in. We got plenty for talk about. So let's go. Tonight I have 3 things to talk about. Corruption, which is the most serious problem we have in Antigua and Barbuda. Vexing issues in St. Paul's. And I want to talk to you about our development plan in St. Paul's. Now corruption, all of us know that it is alive and well. Some of you listen to the big issues, and you would have heard one of the greatest proponents of good governance across the Commonwealth talking about Antigua and Barbuda, rich, but the people are poor. Now we don't have to look too far. We don't have to look too far at all. The pandemic has exposed the nasty truth about Antigua, and it's ugly. Poverty is real. The people are struggling. They can't make ends meet. They can't buy basic food items. They can't pay rent. Nothing to go on for plenty are we. But hey, plenty go on for PM Brown and company. Just last week after the expose about a huge rent, PM Brown came to the public to sanitize and rationalize the fact dripping off his son, saying his son earning $40,000 a month is not a sin. He think we're stupid. Remember, this same son got taxpayers' money to fund his schooling at Monroe. Hey, and within a year, he got prime state land, and flipped it and pocketed millions. Now that may not be sin, but it reeks of corruption. Friend, listen to me. This is a serious issue, and we must take it seriously. We must take it very seriously, because when there is corruption, poor people suffer. Corruption hurt poor people the most. So when PM Brown instructs his ministers to enrich themselves creatively, when they take his advice and have businesses and have people fronting for them, remember, it's corruption, and corruption hurt poor people more than anybody else. Remember the e-book? Y'all remember the e-book? Millions gone to Guasa, and children, people picnic during the pandemic have no device, and no plenty of them lagging. Their life chances gone. When PM Brown uses his position to direct state resources to a thiefdom, his farm and his this and his that, this is corruption. This is corruption, using his public office for private gain. Now that is the definition for corruption. And anyone who is not part of the thiefdom, even the LP supporters, they're sucking salt just like the rest of us. So on election day, we're going to stamp on Gaston. We're going to stamp on Gaston to stamp out corruption. Yes, we're going to stamp them out. We're going to stamp them out. Now, I want all of you to stay woke. Stay woke like the people in residence in St. Paul, who we know that one over there, we're going to give him his walking ticket just now. He's going to get his walking ticket. The eyes on him, and the eyes to the ground, and the ears cocked too. And they say, they're getting the weapon ready. They're getting the weapon ready. They tell me they're tired of the jump up. They're tired of the beer. They're tired of the rum. And the money not working. In fact, one young man told me, Tal, man, Tal, we need more than herb. We need more than herb. The residents are fed up. They're fed up. They're tired of failed promises and slick talking. They ask me for talk for them. Talk for them. Talk about the road. Talk about the bad road behind Mr. Fleming. Talk about the collapsed road on Millionaire Alley and the poor barber a lose business. The people on Millionaire Alley cry out, what happened to Ari? The New Village people say, keep your eye off our land. Keep out the Chinese. Keep them out our face. The people in the English Harbor saying, what happened to the land in Middle Ground? Oh, Lord Jack, from Liberta, T-Wills to Roman Hill and Hamlet and Green Hill, to English Harbour, Piccadilly and Macpon, the whole constituency, people are crying for water. They're tired cutting their sleep for catch water. And when they look up on the hill, the tank surrounded by bush, the same tank that UPP put in place, the ALP administration failed to deploy. Bad-mindedness hurt just like corruption. And the residents know too well because they're hurting. They say, good God, Jack, what happened to RE? What happened to the long-promised polyclinic? We're tired of the dirty clinic in Liberta. It's dingy, it's dilapidated and on the resource. But they say, Lord, the nurses, they work hard. They're sorry for them. They say, fix the damn clinic. Fix the clinic and give away our polyclinic. And the young people say that they want job. They're tired home and I do nothing. They want job. And the weekly envelopes that find their way in their hands, not cutting it no more. The young people say, treat us with respect. Have regard for us. Take us seriously. They want me to talk about their need to own a piece of the rock. And they don't want to go to no minister for no paper, to chopper. We have plenty to talk about. Plenty things to talk about. And plenty vexness to walk about in Liberta. Plenty vexness and vexness to walk about. A young man saw me and beckoned to me. He said, come. When I approached him, he said, let me tell you something. Make a vote for you. And I love what you're doing in the community. And let me tell you something more. You got plenty vex vote. And I say, vex vote? He said, yes, plenty people vex. They're vexed. They're vexed about plenty things. Then they vex about the big building in the corner. He says something fishy about that. And I say, we're going to do it another time. Another time for that. But in St. Paul's, we know we deserve better. We deserve better. And we know that we can use our collective power to build our community. So we have been strategizing. We have been in lots of things in St. Paul's. And some of the ideas have already meshed into some wonderful community initiatives that are addressing real-time problems in real time. Our community engagement is changing the community spirit, and residents loving the feeling of coming together and working together. That's empowerment. That's how you build community. Discussions are about the vision for community they want to see. And we have developed a comprehensive development plan. There's a lot of emphasis on agriculture and tourism and micro-business and sport and folk culture. Our community plan identifies the yachting sector and underscores this as a major contributor to national economy. Consequently, attention must be paid to supporting infrastructure to include upgrades in our road network, modernization of the education plant, the establishment of the polyclinic, long overdue, and the restoration of our heritage sites. Our community plan is transformational, and as such it calls for development of all our people. Here we pay attention to maternal health, child care, daycare, early childhood education, and for our youth we are talking about skills development and mentorship and mental health. And for our elderlies, we are proposing initiatives that promote intergenerational linkages. The young people and the poor people and the old people coming together to work together, to support and respect each other. And we're paying attention to all kinds of health, mental health, and so forth. The ultimate goal of the development plan is establishment of thriving communities characterized by social cohesion. People coming together and working together. We pay attention to social spaces, establishing recreational parks, neighborhood beautification, sanitation, safety, and the establishment of neighborhood management councils. Now that is empowerment. Big up the people. Improvement in community health will be achieved through a comprehensive nutrition, sport, and mental health programs. Provision will be made for residents to own their own homes and secure peace of the rock. Now that too is empowerment. The issue of housing is of such great importance to our young people that our young people are already saying that they can do things about that and are having bright ideas such as a youth building brigade where they come together and fix the houses in the community. That's the young people. That's what they're saying. The call has been made for consistent water supply through the full engagement of the desalination plant at Pigeon Point, properly linked to several catchments strategically placed around the community. Additionally, there's a call for the management of our forests and our blue spaces. This is the St. Paul's we wish to see. This is the St. Paul's we wish to see. Strong, united, safe, productive. That is our legacy. Our choice. Vote Cleon Athill. Right choice. Vote PP, UPP. The right choice. Big up yourself. You're going to do the right thing. Vote UPP. Good night, everybody.